Before I go any further, I want to take a second just to remind folks why we are here in the first place. We are not here today because teachers failed to make their contributions to the pension system in this state. We are here because politicians failed to make their contributions to the pension systems in this state. But lo and behold, the politicians are going to pass that burden onto the backs of teachers here today. I wish I could say that I was surprised, but unfortunately, that is standard operating procedure under this administration. Finding ways to take responsibilities that are borne by the state of Michigan and placing them onto the backs of working people in our state. I wish that I could count the number of times that I've heard from people that teachers need this portable retirement. Teachers need this portable retirement. And I think it's so funny that the people who claim to know what teachers need have not spent one day in the classroom educating our children. The people who day in and day out claim that they know what teachers need to be successful haven't spent one day standing in front of a classroom of kids. Do you really think that teachers need a less secure retirement? Do you think that teachers are leaving this profession because they have a less secure retirement? Do you think that enrollment is down at schools of education because a pension system is unfunded? Do you think that job fairs have nobody in attendance because pension systems are unfunded? Or do you think that maybe, just maybe, people aren't going into the profession of education because after they graduate with $30,000 in debt, they go to take a job that pays them $30,000 a year? Do you think that people aren't going into education because every single bill that comes out of this chamber is a direct assault on the profession that they undertake every single day? I am of the opinion that people are not going into education and they are leaving education because we do not value education in the state of Michigan. Plain and simple. We don't value education, we don't value the kids, and we sure as hell don't appreciate the people that stand in front of the classroom every single day. If you want to know what teachers think about this plan, walk out into the gallery, walk outside of this chamber, and ask them. Some of them came here today to tell you how they felt because I know that none of them were included in the process of writing the bill that we're voting on here today. I think it's ironic that we're voting on this bill on what is the last day of session, or pardon me, the last day of school for most of the educators in this state. And so to close, Mr. President, I simply want to offer an apology to the educators in this state. I want to apologize to my aunt who did 31 years at Bryant Middle School in Dearborn. I want to apologize to my mother who's wrapping up her 17th year as a lunch lady at Dearborn High School. I want to apologize to my brother who's finalizing his 3rd year as a mathematics teacher at Melvindale High School. I want to apologize to every single teacher in this state for what we're about to do to them in this chamber. And I can only pray to God that one day this body and the body across the hall will understand, value, and respect the profession of education and put the resources behind it that they need to be successful. Thank you, Mr. President. I ask that my remarks be printed in the Journal.